In this video, we will be going over how to safely operate the jig saw. Jig saw works in that you have this blade that moves up and down really fast. So as a result, because the blade is relatively thin and stationary, with the jig saw we can cut nice curves, kind of like with our bandsaw. Also like our bandsaw, the jig saw is good at cutting curves, but not really good at cutting straight lines. This particular style of jig saw is what's known as a barrel grip, because you grab it by the motor. If you have two hands, or if you're using two hands to operate the saw, then your second hand goes on top on the knob here. This jig saw has an on-off switch. Circle is an open circuit, means that it is turned off. You slide the switch forward, you see a line. Closed circuit, it means that the saw would be turned on. So we have our material here. Let's say we wanted to cut this nice curve here. This is the piece that we are keeping, and this is our excess. The dust collection on this jigsaw makes it a little difficult to see the blade. You actually have to look in through this little gap here in there to see the blade. That can be a little difficult sometimes. So in general, what we can do is we have this W on the front here. The center of this point is roughly the center of the blade. So we can line this up so that the point of our W is outside the line. Again, as with the bandsaw, we want to cut outside of the line so that we can then sand this down to get exactly what the designer has asked for. We want to position our material in such a way that we will not be cutting through the table. That would be a bad thing. And then we want to secure our material to the table. Again, because that blade is moving up and down, if we don't secure this, then this is going to start jumping around and shaking on us. That would be a bad thing. For that, we can use one of our stage weights again to hold the material into place. When we're operating the saw, we want to keep the foot of the jigsaw nice and tight to the material. We don't want to be up like this or off like that, and we don't want to be hovering either. We want to make sure that the blade is not touching the material before we start the saw. And make our cut. So I can see the line, I can come back, I can sand that down and get exactly what we are looking for. If your other hand is not on top of the saw, if you're holding onto the material, you want to keep your hands and fingers 3 to 6 inches away from the blade.